Magic 96, your one-stop shop for all things movies. From reviews, unboxings, and collections, I'm here to celebrate the magic of cinema. Now, let's roll the film. Today, I want to talk about 2 products everyone needs in their movie room, so let's start the video. If you go to a lot of conventions and get autographs from the celebrities, you should consider getting a photo album portfolio. What I used to do was buy an 8x10 frame for each and every autograph picture. I would buy them from Michaels, and that would become expensive over time. I like this so much because it has 34 pages, and if you use the front and back, you can fit 68 photos in the particular album. Now, there's plenty of different portfolios you can get, but this one I have here was $13 on Amazon. It keeps the dust out, autographs from fading, and you can easily flip through each one instead of having what I called those baseball card individual plastic shells. Next up is the portfolio, and I did want to show the picture frame first that I would get from Michaels. I used to have 2 of my autographs in there. These things are cool. It's weird. You kind of have to pop the front off, and then you can, I guess, display it like a picture frame on a desk or something, or you can hang it on the wall like I did. Pretty good, little flimsy and stuff, but for like $10-15, you can't really go bad. But yeah, so that's what I used to do with the autographs. But the problem is you run out of room. I mean, this is $10, like I said, and you can get this for 13, and this fits 64, and this only fits 1. So yeah, you run out of room, and basically you just that's why I wanted to go with this. So let me put this to the side. And I like this because it's not a binder. So it lays flat. It doesn't take up a lot of room on your shelf wherever you display it. I like that it has this little Velcro thing to keep it closed. It keeps the dust, moisture, water, whatever it is you need to keep out. Pretty plain, nothing on the, I should probably do it down here, nothing on the back, nothing on the front. And we open this up. And here's my first one. This was my first autograph I ever got from BAM at the Chiller Theater in Parsippany in 2024. No, you could use this as a cover page if you wanted to, but here is the first one that I have there. And it's not on the front, it's on the back where you would slide it in. So basically, here's my next one from Sarah Karloff, again from the Chiller Theater, and you would slide both of these in right here. I like using the front and the back because, let me get here, they're very thin pieces of paper or plastic. And so when you put the front and back, it gives it a little bit more, strength. So yeah, so that's for the first 2. And then here's my next one, which is of course Danielle Harris. And she's amazing handwriting, I can just say. To Adam, Happy Halloween. Jamie and the XO, Danielle Harris from the end of Halloween 4. But yeah, I mean, this, again, you can get whichever one you want. I'm sure some people have it. I remember seeing the poster video that Sean Clark did with his poster portfolio. That thing was huge. But, you run out of room. There's not enough room on the walls to put all these pictures. And, yeah, so I really like this. I can just pick it up, throw something in, and store it away. So, again, you have the rest of the pieces of plastic that you can fit in. And I understand also people, you get Funko's autograph, you get posters autographs. So, but again, what's great about going to the conventions and getting the autographs is that they're all the pictures are 8x10. So it's uniform. They all use the same size, which I think is great. So yeah, so this is the portfolio, and I like the ridges in there too. It's very stable. It's very safe. And that's it. That's the portfolio. Next up is a light box, and this adds much flair to your room. I've seen a few different Instagrammers use these in different ways. Some show off the movie they are watching in a post. I, on the other hand, keep account of the total number of movies I have in my collection. This one comes with 109 letters and characters and can be lit up with a USB plug plugged into the wall. The brick is not included, or you can use 6 AA batteries in the back. Let's switch up the camera angle and get a closer look of both these products. I'm going to be showing off the light box. This is the cardboard box that it came in. As I said, 109 letters, 10 LED lights, lights up, fully customizable. This is the brand, I guess. What else? Of course, it's got Live, Laugh, Love on the back, but it doesn't need to be used for movies. You can write whatever you want in there. This is the USB plug I'll be showing off, and this has all the how many letters and how many number sign and all symbols and all that stuff it has. So I'm gonna put this to the side. I'll show you what comes in the box. You've got your USB. So what you would do is you would plug this into, actually let me get this unhooked, and you would plug this into the side and then just use grab my brick, just brick is not included obviously. Plug in the brick into the wall, and it has to obviously stay in the wall, but you could use it that way if you don't want to use the batteries. So that's the first thing. Next you have this little, I guess if you want to put it in the wall, you can screw it in somehow. I'm not much of a smart with doing all that stuff, but I guess you could put this in, your drywall, your sheetrock or something, and somehow let it sit on the wall. But I did not do that. I just leave it on my shelf. Make sure we get all these things back in there. Next is the individual numbers and letters. I keep these in the box. These are the letters and symbols that I won't be using. And then for this is just the numbers. So whenever I get a new movie, I'll take out actually I should probably do it this way. I'll take out the numbers and move it when it goes from, you get one movie and then I go from 452, 453, 454, all that stuff. So now I'm going to show you a negative to this once I get it on the table. Let's see, grab all these numbers, get it back in my little Ziploc so I don't lose them. And these are just suggestions. These are, you don't have to get this one. You can get whichever one you like. But on the side, have that switch, turn it on, turn it off. We have, I'm going to show you why I can't flip it in a second, but we have the, where you put that plug in and light on, light off. I'll keep it with the light off most of the time, but in case I'm taking a picture or using the video, I'll put the light on. So here's the negative about it. You can slide in the letters or numbers. You could also put them in that way. The problem is they don't sit flush. I don't know how. Maybe another one is better than this, but you can see, I mean, they can get jammed up. And the worst part about it is you kind of have to be very careful, because if I flip it forward, they're gonna move around. So like if I put it here, even if you can't see it, actually wait, maybe I can do, here, let me just do this. I'll fix this later, but look, if you move it, they're all gonna come off, which is not good. So yeah, so this is where the back of it, this is where you'd have your batteries. Open that up, your 6 AA batteries, and doesn't need a screw or anything. And what else can I show? I guess this is where you would put your anchor in if you were able to put it on the wall. And like I said, I mean, I like it, but I wish these would stick in better. You can put them in, but once you move it around, it just slides off. But I do really like this thing. So yeah, so that is this product. Do you have any of these products already? And if not, are you going to be buying one after seeing this video? And as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check me out on Instagram at MovieMagic1996. Thank you so much for everything, and go watch a movie today.